So you're thinking of moving to Rochester, Michigan? In this video, I'm going to show you around town and take you through some of the fabulous neighborhoods, show you some different price points of homes so that you can see what may fit with your budget. And if you stick around until the end, you'll see exactly why people love this area so much. And we're getting after it right now. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living in Oakland County, Michigan, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Oakland County, Michigan. My name is Holly Amato with Keller Williams Realty. I love getting calls and emails from people just like you looking for help on making their move to Rochester, Michigan. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. All of the information is in the description below so we can help you make a smooth move to Rochester, Michigan. Okay, it's going to be a little bit loud today because we are here at our first stop in the fabulous downtown Rochester area. We're at 603 Ludlow. This home right behind me is listed at $399,900, which is an amazing price point. If you want to be in downtown Rochester, you're still walkability, you can walk to downtown, you have access to the park, the community house, Pink Creek Trail, which is amazing. But I want to show you what I'm seeing behind me. There's construction everywhere. Okay, so they're putting one up right there. There's some new ones back there. As I walk, I'll be able to show you the street and exactly what's going on. But yeah, so we're definitely in the midst of some construction. But it's just a great area to be, and you're gonna see, because if you stick around until the very, very end. So here we are. Let me just, before I get too far ahead, 603 Ludlow, we are listed at $399,900. This listing has 652 square feet. There's 4 bedrooms, there's 2 baths. It's a great listing, and I don't think it'll be here forever because, again, it's one of these things where it may be a teardown someday. You know, someone might say, hey, I want to put up a brand new house. So that's just kind of what happens. If you watched my videos on Birmingham, same thing going on in Birmingham, and we're coming up over here. We've got some more construction, but so it's a little loud today, but that's okay, right? You're used to construction. Okay, so as I walk down the street, there's a lot of older homes, but in the other direction, there are some newer ones. And behind me, across the street, it's kind of a busy street, so just kind of pan around this way. We've got some newer homes. So they're doing a lot of that construction where they kind of tear them down, put them back up. We're gonna be looking at 3 price points today. So again, today we're about 400, just under 400,000. We've got 2 more, and these homes are all that I'm gonna be showing you near downtown Rochester. So it's a very desirable area because if you had a chance to watch my community video on downtown Rochester, you'll know that there are tons of things to do down here. And I can't wait to show you at the very end as we drive through the neighborhood and you get to see some things. So let's get right to it and let's check out our next home. Here we are at our second stop, 760 Loonsbury, which is listed at $615,000, 3,394 square feet, 4 bedroom and 2.5 bath. And this home is also within walking distance to downtown. Something interesting about this street though, I don't know that I've ever seen this. There's no sidewalk on this side, but there is across the street. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna let you have kind of a little look at the neighborhood here, and then I'm gonna walk across the street. Just so that, you know, I don't know, we don't get hit by a car. That'd be a good thing. It's always a good day when nobody calls the cops on you and you're doing video and you don't get hit by a car. We call that a good day here in the land of real estate, walking around with a selfie stick and talking about neighborhoods while people are wondering what you're doing. It's fun times. It's always fun when I get to talk to people. So this is another great street. It's even listed as a quiet street. And I will tell you, you literally could hear a pin drop, except for that bird. It's really quiet. It's really nice. And the cool thing, you know, as you kind of drive through these neighborhoods, you get a really good feel for the older, this home I believe is built in the 50s. The first one we looked at was, I think, 1930. Forgot to mention that. And the third one we're going to look to is a newer build. But there's a lot going on. We've got someone opening their garage here. There's a lot going on in these areas. You know, a lot of things happen with people, and, you know, the landscape changes and the needs of people change, and, you know, communities change. So it's just really cool to watch it all happen, to see new construction come into areas, to see what developers do with downtown areas. I love cities with downtown areas, and I think it's a really smart idea to put a city with a downtown area around your suburbs, because it just gives people something to do, gives families something to do, kids, you know, there's parks. Rochester, they have great parks here. There's a few really amazing parks, and they just have a lot to do. It's an area that people enjoy being in, and if you stick around the next couple of videos, I'll talk about pros and cons, and you'll get to learn a little bit more. But this street does hold up to what it says. It's a quiet street, besides the bird that I keep hearing, and our listing there across the street. So we have one more today that I can't wait to show you, and then I'm going to take you on a tour through the downtown area, which I hope that you're going to love. I think you will. We are at our last and final stop here in downtown Rochester. You're gonna hear more construction going on because there's actually lots of construction where I'm at. We are in front of 926 Rose Lawn, listed at $975,000, just under $1 million, 3,213 square feet, 3 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. And you guessed it, we're still in walking distance to downtown. Difference with this house, and the reason why I think the price point is higher, well, the reason why I know the price point is higher is because it was built in 2017, and from what I read in the description, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a stunner, as they said, and it's no cost was left out of this. So I'm just gonna kind of do a turn here because they've actually ripped up the roads, which you can see. The roads are completely ripped up. There are no roads right now, but I'm going to get a lot of footage as I go through the streets so that you can actually see what it looks like in the neighborhood. But yeah, it's been interesting today. I feel like I should have worn my hard hat, but it's fun. I love to see, again, I love to see the transformation in these neighborhoods. You've got, this street has mostly newer homes, but you've got, you know, it comes together. You've got like the newer, the older, and it's just really neat. I love when you walk down a street and it's not cookie cutter, meaning you don't see the same exact house just with a different color brick. You actually see, you know, that there are really cool differences in construction and different architects. One way that you'll know how old, and you probably already know this, but one way you'll know how old a neighborhood is just by looking at the trees. Because, you know, here I am in front of this tree. This guy was not just planted the other day, right? No. So that's how you tell. Like if you're walking through an area and there aren't any trees, because a lot of times the developer just come in and they just level everything, or the trees are smaller, it means they leveled everything and they replanted. But when you're walking through an area like we are today, you're gonna see a ton of mature trees. And when you see newer houses, that just means, again, they tore them down and they built up a new one, which is something that's really common in Oakland County. You know, people say you can't make more real estate, you can't make more land. You can just basically reuse what you have. So I hope you've enjoyed our tour of the last 3 homes. And now I'm looking forward to taking you through the downtown area so you can get a little taste of what it's like to be down here. Now that we've seen 3 great listings in Rochester, Michigan, it's time for me to let you see why the downtown area attracts so much attention. With over 350 shops, restaurants, small businesses, and parks, I just happen to be standing at the Paint Creek Trail right now in Rochester Park. It's an amazing place to call home. Let's check out that downtown area together. And until next time, I hope to be able to show you around town. Because as you know, it's always more than a move.